There are schools now that are public schools I'm talking about that are teaching creationism. They don't call it creationism. They call it intelligent design.
Yes. Well, that's part of the focus of these religious conservatives. They're really concerned about what science says about the origins of life. So if there's an issue about when a woman can be said to be pregnant and whether a life begins at the second that sperm meets egg or at the time that the fertilized egg implants in the uterine lining, those issues are under debate because they regard that as God's territory and we shouldn't be altering reproduction in any way.
Right.
And evolution is another part of that origins kind of debate, along with the idea that God created the world in 6 days as we know it. We've even had medical doctors like Paul Brown of Georgia, who was a member of Congress until recently, actually saying that on the speaking circuit. So you can even be a physician and be a young earth creationist, I guess.
And then there are people, I remember over the weekend I was looking at a stat, and I don't know where I came up with it, but it had to do with teachers in public schools, that a pretty good percentage of them, it's not over half, but it might be about a quarter of them, teach that people and dinosaurs existed on Earth at the same time.
Right. I know, but they're actually separated by millions of years. This is a problem that teachers find themselves in, just like journalists find themselves in, as do politicians. I was talking to a teacher recently. I was in New York doing a talk, and they said, if we begin to teach evolution and don't mention anything about creationism, we hear about it. We get negative comments from certain parents.